Come on.
Don't take away my TikTok.
Oh my god.
Don't take it away.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Hi.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Hello. Welcome back to the Open Door podcast, where we have another special guest. Would you like to introduce yourself?
It is Mr. Galle, or as Isaiah likes to call me,
Mark.
How you doing? All right.
And, you know, your normal hosts, we got me, Isaiah Kerr.
You know, Ethan.
You know, Sherry.
Yeah. And, you know, before we start this week's episode, we would like to remind anybody and everyone listening to remember to like, comment, and subscribe with notifications on for our YouTube channel, The Open Door Podcast. And follow our Instagram at Open Door Podcast _ to get notified on the latest updates. And we would like to introduce that we now have a Twitter. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Round of applause. Yeah. And so the Twitter handle is at Open Door Cast, and you know, you can follow that so you can also get updated on Twitter, Instagram, whatever. And so yeah. Would anybody like to start off this episode with anything?
I'm not saying.
Come on.
I mean,
Mr. Galle,
We have
Mark.
Okay, guys, come on. The elephant in the room. Halloween. It's in a couple days.
Yeah.
This Monday. On a Monday.
The worst day
yeah,
of the week.
on a Monday.
On a Monday, like,
Disgusting.
On a Monday.
you better see some Garfields out there. Yeah.
No, but Halloween's coming up, so that comes with a plethora of options on what people are going to do. There's a couple parties this weekend. I believe there's one on Saturday, one on Monday. There's a couple ones. People have parties, just Halloween parties.
Yeah, you know, people love
You guys
Halloween.
have any? You guys going to any Halloween parties this weekend?
Most likely not. I have something with my brother. My brother wants me to. By the way, Elijah, if you're watching this, shout out to you. Love you. I'm gonna be doing some, you know, sibling bonding stuff, playing D&D, you know, watching scary movies with him and eating stuff. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing this weekend. What about you, Sherry?
Work.
Where do you work? I didn't know you worked.
No, I mean not like actual work. I mean like school work.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's horrifying.
That's
I know
boring.
it is
The
horrifying.
true terror.
Right?
High school.
The true terror is high school.
You
Just dress up as RHS.
Dress up as a school board district. Dress up as college board.
Dress up as the SAT prep book.
No, but yeah. Mark, any plans for this weekend? Halloween, you know?
Not for I'm doing something Sunday, but I don't know what it is. But on Monday, I'm just gonna, you know, hang out with my twin and my bestie and dress up and I don't know, just watch horror movies until like 1 a.m. So
Horror movies?
Yeah.
Are you a fan of horror movies?
You could say that.
I've actually heard that you're quite the enthusiast.
Yeah.
So, since we're on the topic, I might as well ask you, you know, what makes a good horror movie? Like, what's your criteria? You know, you've seen a plethora, I've assumed.
Well, I don't know, because I love bad horror movies.
Oh.
You know, like Sorority Row, horrible. Great movie, though.
Never heard of it.
Okay, well, it's great. It has, like, Jamie Chung, who you probably don't know, but she's amazing. So it's kind of just like, you know, I just want, like, I want stupidity. I want people to act stupid, but not, like, too stupid. And I just want to see, like, the murder and, like, I love a good chase scene in a horror movie, like Brandy's, and I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. Amazing.
That's a good one.
Short, but phenomenal.
Yeah.
Is Brandy the one when she's running to the crowd of people in the back alley?
No, that is Sarah Michelle Gellar in the first movie.
Yeah, that was the
Brandy
first
is
movie.
in the second movie. They're in the Bahamas at a beach resort, and she's like running in this hallway, and then there's a door with glass, and she has to try to get like through it, but the fisherman's like chasing her, but he's like super slow, like Michael Myers, but like weirder because there's like the Bahamas, and Jack Black has dreadlocks.
Jack Black. Oh my god, I love
So
Jack
it's
Black.
really
Everyone
scary.
loves Jack Black. Who doesn't like Jack Black?
You know, when I was younger, I used to think Blackjack and Jack Black was the same thing.
Really?
So whenever I went to Vegas one year for my cousin's birthday, and I just saw Blackjack everywhere. You know, they have all the signs. You know, they want you to go casino hopping. You know, they want you to go I just thought, wow, Jack Black is performing in all these places. But I've noticed, but based on your like description, you like slashers.
I do, and like, if you can give a good horror scream, you've got me. Like just like a
You've got
good
you
scream.
hooked.
Yeah, like Jenna Ortega in the new X movie. I love her scream. It was perfect.
Yeah. So
Some
like,
people are really good at sounding like they're gonna get murdered.
yeah, I
Right?
know it's a weird talent. You know, just
I wish I had it.
No, because I used to like practice my. I was like, if I were getting murdered, how would people differentiate between me screaming, like having fun, and me
I still
screaming
practice.
like bloody murder?
You know, I have a perfect bloody murder scream. I'm pretty sure I have a scream that, to be honest, any loud sound that I make in the house, my mom's just like, "Are you dying?" Just like,
Well,
no.
that's because your mom's more paranoid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she is about, but she, you know, she's a very loving mother. Love you, mom, and she's very protective over me being the youngest one. You know.
Well,
What about you, Sherry? Don't you have?
No, whenever I yell, no, see, the thing is, I always play games on my phone or on my laptop. So whenever I scream, my mom just never bothers to check because she just knows I'm playing games.
Wow.
You're gonna start like dying. You're just like and she's like, she's having fun.
But
like,
actually,
you
like
blame
on the
yourself.
floor having a heart attack.
No, but do you guys have any like what type of horror movies do you guys like?
I don't like horror movies, but like the last one that I remember watching was, I believe, it wasn't Poltergeist. It was I think it had something to do with like a possessed doll. That's something that I definitely know.
Annabelle, Chucky.
I think it might have been Annabelle. I think it was.
Was it some?
Was it?
The pigtails and like the ugly dress?
I think so. Yeah.
Are you commenting on the doll's fashion?
Yes.
You know what? How about we do this? Let's rank all the horror villain slashers, like all their drip. Let's rank that.
Rank
Okay, Tiffany Valentine is number 1. Period.
Number 1.
from?
Bride of Chucky.
Oh, yeah.
Her. Oh yeah. Yeah, I liked her.
Would
dress.
you put Jennifer from Jennifer Body? Would you put her S tier or A tier? She's very 2000s.
I know, which I like. I mean, like the heart jacket is pretty iconic, and it's Megan Fox. But I don't know. I think if you put her in a room with Jennifer, because Jennifer Tilly voices Tiffany.
Yeah.
If you put Jennifer Tilly and Megan Fox in a room together, I'm gonna go with Jennifer Tilly.
Jennifer Tilly all the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna say like one of my definitely I would say A tier would be Jason Voorhees. I believe part.
Oh.
Well, hold on.
Love
There are different.
Jason.
There are different parts. Hold on.
Yeah, but his drip, like his outfit.
Yeah.
Okay,
Here's
he
the thing.
represents the working man. He just got a normal
Yeah.
outfit. He
Yeah.
works hard. He's quiet.
For part 2, he had overalls. For part 3, he had like a button up, and then I believe part 4, which is where he gets resurrected, he had like a very dirty overcoat. I believe is that the one, or it
believe
was
so.
it might have been a different one. I'm not sure, but the one where he had like the dirty overcoat and the black shirt, that one is definitely A tier. I would say.
No, but I don't know. I feel like there's just so many to choose from. But
Yeah.
drip wise, there's not really iconic ones. It's always the female
Candyman. Hold on, Candyman.
Period. That
Very.
coat?
Yeah. That
Wait, I
coat
haven't
is
seen the
so
new one. I've
good.
only seen the original.
Like the original.
The original Candyman.
The coat, the
S tier.
face.
S tier. Amazing. The hook. Amazing. I love
Period.
that.
Exactly.
You were very silent over there, Sherry. Are you contemplating something?
Okay, wait. Now
No.
that I'm looking at the coat, yeah, that's kind of iconic. Like
Period.
Coat's
the
very
fleece
drippy.
wool kind of look.
Yeah.
Iconic, truly.
Very drippy.
Chucky is an F.
Oh,
F.
definitely.
All the way. F.
Along with the, what's his name? Nightmare on Elm Street, Freddy Krueger.
Freddy Krueger.
Well, we all
The
know
sweater.
what Kelly Rowland thought about his outfit. I won't say on here.
yeah. Sorry.
I'm sure there's isolation, people who haven't watched it.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
They gotta look up
They go-
Kelly Rowland and what's his name? Freddy Krueger.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
care about him, so I don't know his name.
Yeah.
But Sherry, what's your thoughts on horror movies?
Horror movie drip.
What are you thinking about? You're oddly quiet.
Yeah.
See, here's the thing. I don't watch really good horror movies. I don't know why. I always keep finding bad ones. But that's
great though.
but no. Sometimes I watch not the horror movies from here, but I've watched some horror movies from Indonesia because I'm Indonesian. Have you heard the story of the kuntilanak?
No,
No,
I have
no, no.
not.
Give us a rundown.
Not
Good,
give us-
good. Happy Halloween.
What is that supposed to mean? What is that supposed? I'm pretty sure you said that to me on like Wednesday or something, and like you just didn't elaborate.
Good. I can elaborate on here. Kuntilanak is a very, it's a very, very silly movie where like these kids move into a house, right? And I don't know. I think they're orphans, so I don't know how they found the house.
Oh, great,
But-
perfect. Orphans that move into a most likely a like haunted house. How wonderful.
Yeah, it was. They moved into that house. They keep like most of them keep on like seeing hallucinations and stuff, and then for some reason, all of a sudden, like near the end, this girl with like long black hair, she just comes in through the mirror, starts shrieking, and then just takes everyone. And then they go into like her realm.
All
her
at once?
dimension. Yes, all of them go back so then they can save all the kids who were taken. It's a really silly, goofy movie, but it made me laugh.
I feel like the moment that like I get into a house and like after a few days of staying there, I start having hallucinations without me like eating or like drinking anything. I'm like, there's definitely something wrong with this house. Like we just got it and I'm already seeing like scary faces on the wall and I'm like, dude, do I smell burning toast? Hold on a minute. Like I would definitely leave after that.
That's what I
Like-
don't get. I mean, I kind of like it because people in horror movies are just so stupid. Like, I'm sorry, just move. No house is worth it. Stop
They're
your
not
problem.
like they're not
Really
they're
not
not
worth it.
smart.
Think of the mortgage. Think of their credit score.
Sell the house.
Sell the house. Or
You know how long that process is gonna be?
I don't care. You fist fight your realtor if you have to. I'm not staying in no house.
You know my
You should have
Blood
done more
on the wall.
research.
actually.
You should
So
have done more
my
research.
That part.
no, my partner, their family is a very big horror. They're very big on
Yeah.
horror. They own so in one of the Annabelle movies, Annabelle Creation. There's a scene where this girl, she's already has trouble walking. She falls down some stairs, right? Or like the ghost like hurts her, and so she's stuck in a wheelchair, right?
Mm-hmm.
And ultimately, this demon like pushes her into a wheelchair and isolates her, and then ends up possessing her. But that wheelchair they used in the movie, my partner actually owns that wheelchair
Are you
in their
serious?
house. Yeah,
Really?
they have the wheelchair that
That
they used to
doesn't
film that.
surprise me.
It's crazy.
Yeah. That's
From the
cool.
outside of the house.
But I would be one of the stupid people. I've been like so desensitized from like
It doesn't surprise
ghosts and
Yeah.
stuff because I don't know why I've been so desensitized that if like there was like a horror like incident in my own home, I wouldn't even question it. I'd just be like,
You
okay.
are the horror
me-
incident.
No, I'm with Ethan though. Like,
I'll
like
be
I just don't
That's
get
kind of
scared.
crazy.
I'm like unless like it's like Isaiah running up to me at full speed on the hallways, I don't really get scared.
What's so scary about me?
Like you,
You know
like
what?
Naruto
That's-
running across the hall, across
Hold on,
campus.
who says that I'm Naruto running across?
You look
campus?
like you
I
are.
believe it.
You-
Yeah.
Sorry.
I haven't Naruto ran since like 8th
Last week?
grade.
So you admit to it.
I Naruto ran for like the entirety of middle school until like 9th grade when I realized that stuff was stupid.
I am proud to say I never have.
Me too.
Because you most likely never watched Naruto.
You don't know that.
Did you watch
I
Naruto?
haven't watched Naruto.
No.
Exactly.
I don't like Naruto.
You don't?
One of
Well, we're not talking about
Ooh,
Naruto
fight,
because
fight,
this is the
fight.
Halloween episode.
Fine,
We're
we
gonna
can talk
fight-
about this
We'll
another
debate
day.
that next
Yeah,
time.
because since we were talking about horror movie villain drip, let's get
No,
to
you know who never. Wait.
Oh, so
No
I'm
one
so
ever
sorry.
talks about Ginger Fitzgerald. And yes, I'm just saying her because that's who I'm going to be for Halloween.
Yes, I was actually going to
But
get to
like-
that. What were we going to be for Halloween?
Look at her.
Who is that? Where is she from?
She's from Ginger Snaps.
Ginger Snaps.
Is that
a
an
werewolf
actual
movie.
good movie or is it
I
a bad
love.
movie?
Yes, it's amazing.
Okay.
It's about some two
Whoa.
like loser weirdo gothic sisters. One of them gets scratched by a werewolf, the hotter one, and then she becomes a werewolf.
Werewolf movies.
I hate them normally.
Furries.
Yeah.
That's a whole horror movie in itself.
No, but like when we, you've obviously seen some like obscure horror movies. Give us your top 5 ones that you think are lesser known, that you want
Okay.
more love for.
The Castle Freak is from the 90s.
Give us a little rundown of the plot as you do it.
All right. Okay. Nobody knows this movie, but it's like this like white family from like America inherited like a big old house in Italy, I think it is, or maybe France. I don't know. It's all Europe. I don't care. But so like their daughter's blind, and it's just like this man, his wife, and their daughter, and the marriage is horrendous. They do not like each other. They should not be married. And there's this like weirdo in the basement. And he was chained up and being tortured by a lady who used to live there, who was like the family relative. And then he just keeps like peeping on the teenage girl who's blind. And she's like, there's somebody in my room. But obviously she can't see him. She's blind. So nobody believes her. But then he like kills somebody who was brought into the house, and he tries to kill the family, and he's like naked the whole time. He eats their cat.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, and he eats their pet cat. That was
No.
that was a hard.
And screw the cat.
Man, someone threatened to keep eating my cat. I know someone who keeps threatening to eat my cat.
Why are you looking at me?
I'm looking at you, Sherry.
No, hold on. No.
That's-
We're not.
No, but like that's a genuine thing. They don't mean it, but like
That's weird.
that just reminded me that there's a person who keeps threatening. It's like, I'm gonna do this now, so I'm gonna eat your cat.
I would not let them near your cat.
They're not near my cat.
Save the cats, bro.
Honestly.
Yeah, the cats can come and go. I don't really care. I'm just
Save the
kidding. I
black
love
cats.
Cat lives matter.
No, I'm not referencing you. I mean, save the black cats because everyone thinks that black cats are unlucky.
No, they literally, a lot of shelters will not let you adopt them near Halloween because people will literally adopt them to torture them or kill them.
Oh, see?
And I had, well, my sister had a black cat and she moved out. And then we have 2 neighborhood black cats that we feed. And they're so cute. I love black cats. They're the best.
Yeah, there are some black cats near my house. But back to what we were saying with
Yeah.
your costume and
yeah.
with everyone else.
No,
right?
wait, we were talking about the horror movies.
Oh, we still were. I'm so
Oh,
sorry.
he mentioned obscure ones. That's
Yeah,
what I was talking
I
about.
was
the
giving
cast.
little
yeah.
plot
Yeah.
rundowns.
I'm so sorry. This is a
No,
little
you're
silent.
good.
I'm so sorry.
I'll rush them. And then there's the loved
We have
ones.
time. You don't
It's
have to rush
Australian.
Yeah, we
It's
have time.
this
I'm so sorry.
Weird. You're good. It's like this weird Australian girl who lives with her family. She's super weird, but she's a big crush on this like emo kid who like I don't know why he's so depressed, but he is. I think his like dad died. So she like gets her dad.
Only?
Oh,
She like gets her dad to kidnap him, and then they like tie him up in a chair, and it just like they're at like the dining table for like 90% of this movie, and they're just so weird, and they like stab him, and then it's like they do some things I'm not gonna say because it's just disgusting.
not age appropriate.
No, but well, I watched this when I was like 14 with my friends, and then like we would freak each other out. Like I would just like grab a fork from my friend's kitchen, just like put it where everybody was sitting when they weren't looking. It's part of the movie. You have to watch it. It's all like the loved ones. It's Australian, so you know it's weird. Was another? Oh, there was Eden Lake. That's an old one with Michael Fassbender. And it's like this couple is like at a lake that's right by the forest, and there's this group of teenagers who are just doing what teenagers do, so they're annoying. But then instead of just like shutting up or stopping and being nice, there's like, oh, you want us to be quiet and respectful? We're gonna kill your dog.
What?
So
Eden Lake, I feel like that's familiar. Do the kids like?
they like kid, and then there's
They
like this
end up-
random child in the woods, and they like burn him in a bonfire.
What the?
Yeah, it's like the teenagers keep like, and they go
No,
and
they
kill
get
one of the
these
partners,
people.
and then
Yeah,
and then the
she's
partner
hiding in a
kills them.
dumpster. Yeah,
And then
because
she
she's hiding
goes
in a
find-
dumpster, and she's covering, and she killed one of them.
And then she like kills them, and then she is running, right? And she finds civilization, like she finds a town, and then it's like a group of people. And spoiler alert, they find the people, and these people are the parents of
Yes.
the teenagers, and they
Yes.
find out that she killed.
She's in the bathroom
Oh.
using their bathroom, and they're on
Yeah.
the phone like, "Oh my god, our kid died." And they're like, it's some like white lady with like hair this short, like
Yeah.
strawberry blonde, and they're like, she's
Oh
in our
wait,
bathroom.
yeah, she's in our restroom. So then they actively try and kill her.
Yeah.
I don't remember what happens after that.
I think it just ends with them
Yeah.
like, busting through the door.
Yeah, it ends with them like they're gonna murder her.
That's some
Yeah.
terrible luck. Oh my god.
Right? So I mean, that's what you get for being with
Some
Michael
enabler
Fassbender,
parents.
Oh,
You didn't like that's the third one. Fourth.
Well, okay, not like lesser known, but like because everybody knows like the Ring movie, like the
Yeah.
American one with Naomi, whatever. Skip it. The original Japanese one is so much better. The cast, phenomenal, beautiful, amazing, talented. And it was just such an interesting movie. I watched it like a year or two ago, and it was so amazing. Like I highly recommend it. It's way better than the American one.
All right. Is there like any like notable scenes that you
Any scene that the
Remember-
main male character's in? I don't know. Okay, there's like this one scene. I think it was the guy. I don't remember who, but someone was like on the ground in their apartment, and like Samara or whatever her name was in that one. She's
It's
just
always Samara.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
My sister was gonna be named after her.
I would love that.
Well,
That's so
they
cool.
decided not to.
Oh.
I hate to cut you
But yeah,
off.
and it's
There you
like
go.
coming at them, and they're just like freaking out, and I'm like, get her. So I root for the villains.
And then lastly,
Oh, do I know another weird one like that? I can't. Oh God, I don't think I can think of another like really weird one. I mean, like, so I'll just go. Okay, it's not that little known, but like the best Friday the 13th movie is Jason Takes Manhattan.
Yes.
Like nobody ever wants to go past like the 4th or 6th movie, but Jason Takes Manhattan is the best one, hands down.
oh, definitely.
Yeah, I remember there was one scene that there was a black guy that was like very athletic. Hold on, shut up. There's a black guy that was very athletic, and I remember that he saw Jason, and he actually started like fist fighting Jason.
Oh, I know the scene you're talking
Yeah,
about.
he was like straight up like boxing Jason. He was actually doing like pretty well. He was like knocking Jason back and everything, but he just got super winded and Jason
Right.
just straight up took off his head. It was just so terrible. Like, bro, that guy earns my undivided respect. Even though he should have done the standard black thing and just ran away, like at least he went down swinging. All right.
Yeah,
You know?
so a king.
Yeah, that very
Ooh,
much.
or Queen of the Damned. Y'all know that movie?
Queen
Queen of the Dam?
Y'all don't know it? Y'all know Interview with the Vampire?
No, okay. I was obsessed with this one movie. I hate to cut you off, but I
No,
was
you're good.
obsessed with this one movie as a kid. It was called like Take Me to Hell or something.
Ooh,
I
I know the title.
Like I don't remember, but I would watch it all the time with my mother. It was on Netflix at the time, and it was such a. It wasn't even a good movie. I just loved it so much for some reason.
I bet you did.
I think it was like something like this girl steals from like this old lady, and the lady was like a witch. So then, because she stole from her, like she had a bunch of things started happening, and ultimately she ends up like giving the stuff back to her, like the old lady witch dead body, and then her body gets sent to hell or something.
Period.
Yeah, it was.
Don't
I
steal
haven't seen it in
kids.
so long, but I was obsessed with it when I was a
But no,
kid.
you have to watch Queen of the Damned. It's about a vampire in Lestat, and he's been asleep for a long time. But then he hears like this like new metal. So it's like he hears like this new metal band. So then he's like, he wakes up. He's like, that's some good music. Let me do that. But then there's like Akasha, like the queen of all vampires, is Aaliyah, the singer, and she looks phenomenal, amazing, beautiful.
Oh wow, she does look
Ooh.
great in that.
And so she wakes up and she wants to be with him and like take over the world because like back in the day, her and her man did, but now she's like ate her man so she could be alive again. And she's like, no, I want to take over everything. It's gonna be
She a
me
praying
and you,
mantis?
and we're gonna kill everybody, eat the whole world. It's gonna be ours. So
No, that's
the
like
music's amazing.
iconic though.
It is. The music is so good. It's like Papa Roach, Disturbed. Can't even think of who else. It's such an amazing movie.
Okay, then maybe I'll give that a watch.
You should. Best vampire.
All these we should give a watch, like
should.
literally.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Everything I like is great. So.
I'm sorry, our mother is looking at us a certain type of way, but yeah, she's just like, are you dying? Like,
I'm scared. I'm terrified.
yeah.
I don't know. This is giving me Elden Forest like vibes. What's it called?
Elden Lake?
Elden
Eden
Lake.
Lake.
Eden Lake.
Eden Lake. Like I feel like I'm about to get murdered or something. Everyone will be staring at me a certain kind of way.
Aren't you used to that?
What? What?
Yeah, because aren't you built like a toddler?
Oh,
Wow.
Whoa. Whoa.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Whoa.
That is disrespectful.
like a pre.
Like a preteen? You're built like a prepubescent boy.
You guys are mean.
All right.
Man.
Well, we know what I'm dressing up as. What about you, Isaiah?
Yeah, I'm so sorry for trying to get to that point so
You're
fast.
good.
That was my
You're
fault.
so good. Don't worry.
But yeah, I am. I'm gonna be the same thing that I was last year, which a lot of people thought that was really entertaining. I'm going to be a dinosaur, an inflatable dinosaur, because a lot of people last year here at Redlands High School, there was a fight with like a
Between the
quote-
chicken,
the
the chicken and the
yeah,
dinosaur.
quote
Yeah.
unquote fight that happened between the chicken and the dinosaur, and a lot of people didn't know who was in the costume. I was the dinosaur.
I didn't know you back then, but I saw it and I was like,
You saw it.
I didn't know you back then either, but like I saw you. That was so funny.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Ethan
No,
knew who I was.
I knew where you were. I was like,
Yeah.
guiding you. I remember I had the video, but I lost most of my like photos and videos. But I had it, and it was hilarious.
Yeah, I uploaded.
You started twerking in
Yeah,
the dinosaur.
Oh yeah, I saw that
Yeah, I
too.
did.
God.
Yeah, I had some awesome moves as a prehistoric dinosaur.
What are you gonna do for Halloween? Like, are you gonna fight the chicken again?
Most likely, if that chicken comes around again, we are throwing hands. It will be on site. Okay, So look. So if you're listening, chicken, all right. I'm like Peter Griffin out here. The moment we lock eyes, it is straight hands.
Period. It's on
Straight
site.
What
hands.
the heck?
But Ethan, are you celebrating Halloween?
I don't think I'm dressing up this year.
You're not.
What?
You're not.
Lame.
It's fun.
Ow.
I help my little brother out. I take him trick or treating. I do all
You
that
have a
stuff
little
with him.
brother?
Yeah.
I never knew
Okay,
you had
but
a
the
little
kids feel
brother.
like you.
He's Heisenberg. He's a Walter White from Breaking Bad.
My gosh,
Hold
I thought
on.
you were being for real.
Wait, hold on a minute. For as long as I've known you, I had no idea you had a little brother.
How did you not know I had a little brother?
I didn't.
I
I knew you
knew
had a
it.
little. I knew you had a little sister. I didn't know you had a little brother.
Yeah.
I knew you had a little sister.
I have both, yeah.
Oh my! Are you the oldest?
I am the oldest of
Oh
three.
my gosh, that's terrible.
That's why he is the way he is.
I have a little sister who's a junior right now, and I have
Yeah.
a little brother who's in 7th grade.
Oh my gosh.
Did you guys...
No, we just found.
You've
out.
known me for years. I mentioned my little brother multiple times.
I never heard you mention him. There's no way.
No, you haven't.
You know what? At this point, I'm just going to become a ghost. The way that no one notices me around
No,
here.
don't. Dang it. No, Ethan's leaving. No, get back here. No.
He's dead
Oh my, he's
to
actually.
us.
Anyways,
Anyway.
Aren't you unfortunate people?
Sherry, what are you gonna be for Halloween?
me,
He's joking.
I was debating on being a Greek goddess again,
Period.
a flower or a vampire. See, but the thing is, I want to be a vampire, but I have braces, so I don't know how the fangs are gonna work. And last year, when I wore the Greek goddess outfit, everyone thought I was Jesus,
Oh.
and no, even one of my teachers called me a hippie. I was not a hippie. I was not a hippie. I was a Greek goddess.
How do you confuse Greek goddess with hippie?
I don't
Oh my
know.
gosh.
I don't know. My dress was white. Nothing about like my outfit screamed Jesus or hippie. I don't know.
But I don't know. Maybe that's just how a lot of people see you. Maybe you're just the second coming. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
Anyways.
is he actually just like gone? Like
Oh,
should
yeah,
we-
he passed away. Unfortunately,
dead?
He's
Yeah.
dead. Yeah,
Yeah.
he passed away because we
Mark,
weren't
there's a
good
new
friends.
spot. Would you like to be one of the new permanent hosts of the Open Door podcast?
Better than he did.
Yeah. Ooh.
Good
All
thing he ain't here to hear that.
Yeah. But I guess we're just gonna have to continue without him.
Yeah, unfortunately, but
Unfortunately.
fortunately, this does mean that we could go on to trick or treating.
Yeah.
You guys going trick or treating?
I'm not sure if
I am.
You are?
Only to one house.
Oh, one house. So is it a friend's house?
It's Miss Jimenez, the textbook lady's house.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you guys are besties.
Period.
Nice. Just is she like that? Like I'm gonna say, like, is she like that lady or like that house during Halloween?
I don't think so, but she like mentioned it, and I don't think she remembers. So I want to surprise her and be like, "Surprise! I'm here. Give me candy."
Surprise, happy Halloween.
Yeah.
Don't give her a spook.
Right.
Yeah, just like trick or treating in general is like, I would say it's like kind of boring depending on like the neighborhood that you live in, cause like back in like the early like 2010s when I was like really young, I would like me, my brother, my sister, and my mom, we would go out of our apartment complex and like
Because it's back in Florida.
back in Florida. Yes,
That's a horror movie in itself.
what was it? I'm forgetting anything. We we would exit the apartment complex, and then to like the right of like the exit, there was like a huge just like line of like a bunch of like houses and stuff like that on like both sides, and like down like the street for like miles and miles, there would be at least like 100 houses or something like that. So we got like a bunch of candy, and it was really fascinating to like go to like each different house and see like each like kind of like trick or treat. Like they're kind of like, you could see the people who definitely put in time and effort. There was this one house that I will always remember with me and my brother. There was like 3 guys out there. Like there was like a Jason, a Michael Myers, and like some generic like slasher, and they were just like standing there staring at us, and like they had the candy, they had the candy bowl like right next to them. Or like, no, it was like in front of them. And it was more just like, exactly what they were going to do, but it was more just like, are you brave enough to get candy? And me and my brother got like halfway up the driveway before we just like started looking at them, like analyzing them. We were just like, I don't want to do this.
Right.
Like I just like turned away, and I was just like, Elijah, you do it. Like, you want the candy, right? I was like, no, you want the candy more than me. I was like, come on, man. Like, just do it. And like, something that's even worse? The Michael Myers, he grabbed some of the candy, walked forward, placed it on the ground, and then backed up without breaking eye contact. He stared at us the entire time while doing it.
I love that.
That was absolutely the moment that he did that. I was like, yeah, we can skip this house. Let's just go. Let's just go ahead.
What kind of houses are you going to?
This was back in Florida, remember?
It is Florida.
Yeah.
That's true. I mean, like, I've been trick-or-treating around, like, Redlands around here. Like, I haven't been to the house that sells, or that gives out king-size candy bars, though. But I've been to other houses, and they're pretty good. But not as extreme as what you expect.
Oh, my gosh. It's like I remember there was also like there were 2 more houses that I remember that they jogged my memory. There was one that like for 2 years in a row they just did like Merry Christmas. That's what it was. It was like Happy Halloween. Like you would go up, knock on the door, and like there was like Christmas decorations everywhere, like lights and everything. And then like they would open up the door. It was like a bunch of people in there. They were like, Merry Christmas, and I was just like, but it's Halloween. It's like, no, it's Christmas. He's like, here's some cookies, like Christmas cookies. And I'm like, okay, thanks.
Not even like a Krampus or anything?
No, like not a single Krampus in sight. Just like straight up, just like they're just celebrating Christmas. And that was so just weird. Like, that was funny. And there was another one, and it was this one woman I will never forget. She was the first one where it's like, oh my gosh, this is that house. Like, she gave me like a bag of chips, which I liked, and a soda. That was the only soda that I got that night, and I was like, oh my gosh, like it's a whole soda. And like,
But was it cold?
It was cold, actually. Ooh. It was actually cold.
Oh, that's a queen.
Yeah, and like it was so just like mesmerizing. I just cracked it open and started drinking it immediately, even though like it's the rule where it's like when you get candy, you have to wait until everyone's done, everyone's tired, and everyone goes home. Then you start eating your candy.
Yeah.
But I just cracked it open, started drinking it right there and then.
As you should.
Yeah, and then like my mom was just like, aren't you supposed to wait until you get home? And I was like, oh yeah, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Wait.
No, did you know there's a man in downtown Redlands? Because I wasn't allowed to trick or treat until I was a teenager because my parents would take me to our church instead because they're like that. But so I started going as a teenager, and there's this house. It's like this really old white guy. And if you were like middle school to high school or older, you would only get candy if you'd answer a question. And he's like, how many people are in Congress? I don't know. Do I look like I would know that? So I didn't get candy, but my friend did. So I just was mad. I was like,
smart,
you're so stupid. I'm like,
I'm trying to rot my teeth.
Right? I'm like, why would I care? It's like, it was Saturday night, kind of Halloween. I'm like, I don't care about how many people are in Congress. I'm 15. Yeah. Just give me candy.
Just give me candy,
like, be
please.
for real.
I'm trying to fatten up, all right?
Period.
There's a witch near my house that's telling me to trick or treat. Like, if I don't come back with the candy, she might do something.
And it was downtown Redlands. I'm like, I heard if I came out here, it'd be good candy. And
you're not pop
quizzing me, like, go somewhere.
Yeah, just speaking of like candy, there was a question that someone brought up with us, like our topic of just like candy corn. Like, what are our thoughts on candy corn?
Pro.
Bro, you
Here.
you like
I like
candy
it.
corn?
I love
I
candy
like
corn.
it.
You like candy corn?
You know, it's how I feel about like there's that sound that someone made about McDonald's. Like McDonald's is so good, but you know, got someone in your ear telling you how gross it is.
Mhm.
That's how I feel about candy corn. It is good. It is not gross. It's not nasty. Everyone just wants to be all different, so they want to hate on it.
For real, I think candy corn is like great. You can't like just eat it like consistent. If you're eating consistently, then it does get a little bit tiring.
Yeah.
But if like the first bite after you haven't had it in a while, that's pretty good.
See, I don't
Yeah.
like because you know they make like candy corn, like the normal kind, and then they make like the pumpkin ones that are so thick and I don't like those.
Yeah.
Or if you put chocolate in your candy corn,
People put chocolate in
there
their
is
Put
like
chocolate
candy
on
corn
the
where it's
candy
like white, orange, and brown, and the brown is chocolate, and it's disgusting. It's like sacrilegious. I don't like it.
Yeah, to be honest, like I'm not really like I'm not a huge fan of candy corn, but at the same time I don't hate it. It's more of one of those like candies where it's like if it's there and if it's like the only thing there, like yeah, I'll eat it. But if there's
Yeah.
like Smarties or Nerds or like fruit rolls or something, I'll definitely take those over some candy
Yeah.
corn. You know, just like I don't know, just candy corn. I think I saw something somewhere on the internet where there was like an actual like corn, like candy corn on the cob, which I thought was actually kind of funny.
I would try it.
You would try the candy,
try it.
the candy corn on the cob?
I would do it.
Would you?
like a corn cob and like
Corn
candy
cob.
Oh,
and in the.
I mean, I don't see why not.
You don't think that it would be a bit weird?
I mean, eating it would be a little bit hard, but like,
Like, what if you went up to a door? You're like trick or treat, and then you just drop that in your bag, and you're just like,
I would love that.
yeah, more candy for me.
Period.
yeah,
Candy for
true. But yeah, gosh, this feels very silent without Ethan. Gosh,
Well, I mean, he is dead.
yeah. But maybe his ghost will haunt this room someday.
Ooh.
Maybe his ghost will haunt you. That's why you should subscribe.
To the Open Door Podcast, and make sure to tell your friends and family about that. Yeah, the Open Door Podcast, capital O, capital P, capital D, and subscribe. Sorry, not subscribe. Yes, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and follow our Instagram at Open Door Podcast _, as well as follow our new Twitter at Open Door Cast. Yeah, random plug-in after that.
If you guys do that, then maybe we'll host a party.
Yeah, an Open Door party. The door will always be open.
Not in the library though.
Not in the library. Yeah,
Yeah.
We
they would hate us.
they would. You guys would hate us.
I mean, BSU did like karaoke last year.
They did.
They had the back. They had like nachos and food, and it was hard to leave because they were playing Candy Rain, and I love that song. But I didn't know none of the kids in there back then, so I had to stay.
What about the roaches though? Were there any roaches up there that?
Well, I mean, probably we already got roaches, so
Oh my god. No, you weren't here. But like that one roach that Miss Major like collected, it was like that big. You were there.
I don't remember that. But I remember, weren't you the one like stomped on one out in the front area, and we like heard it at our desk?
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
think I did. Like there was like
He just-
an audible like pop.
Oh,
Disgusting.
Yeah,
roaches
there's
are so gross. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. I
They're
feel
a staple in Halloween though.
if anyone dresses up as a roach, I am leaving
Kicking them.
campus. I'm kicking them and then I'm leaving campus. Roaches are no immediately.
No, we don't play about them. Me, Miss Elias, especially like I'll take a bug, but don't put no roach in front of me.
dress up as a roach.
Brian picked one up because I didn't want to do it, so I was like, he was there, so like, you do it, I'll give you
Yeah.
candy. So I'm like, but like, get like a
Perfect
napkin or
bribe.
something, and he just picks up his bare hand. I'm like, Brian, no, what are you doing? Like, it's disgusting.
Wait, like he picked it up
With
with
his
his.
bare hand, he just picks it up and takes it outside, and I'm like, that is so not what I wanted you to do.
That is absolutely. Please tell me he sanitized his hands.
Yeah,
after that.
Viviana made him do it.
Okay.
I mean, like I did something similar to that in my gov class, where like there
Which
was
with your bare hands?
there was a June bug that was like flying around the class, and I was like following it, and like everyone knew that it was there, and they were like kind of like freaking out. But I was like, it's just a June bug, and then I saw it land in like the front of the class, and I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna kill that thing. And so I literally got up in the middle of class, walked up to it, slammed it as hard as I could, and like everyone was like, "Oh my god!" And I just picked it up with my bare hands, walked to the door, and threw it out. And I was like, "Let's go!"
Oh no, Isaiah.
I was
The
known
juices.
as the bug.
juices
I was known as the bug slayer for like a week.
But juices in your...
Oh, that's extra protein back in Florida. What you talking about?
You have to remember he's Floridian. They're
Right.
not. They're like
We're
they're like
built
aliens.
different, right?
They're not normal people.
Yeah.
Sorry, no offense.
Oh no, it's
You're
perfectly
great.
fine. You know.
But that is absolute... No, I'm not. I can't look at you anymore. I can't look at you anymore. I'm sorry. But
Gosh.
anything but June bugs. Oh my god! Anyone
June
dresses
bugs?
up.
Okay, a roach or a June bug? Which one would you rather touch with your bare hands?
Oh God!
Could you handle
No.
a rat at your desk?
My friends have pet rats.
Yeah,
So
but it's like a random, just like a rat.
I'll
like
just
in
pretend it's Gouda, and I'm good.
His name is Gouda. That is an adorable name for a rat.
He just passed away.
No, not Gouda.
That was their last one. Little man already went away.
Maybe Ethan's taking care of Gouda up there.
He better be.
Yeah. Otherwise, he's not getting candy next week.
Exactly. That's right.
You hear that, Ethan? You hear us?
Okay, but like roaches, rats, and June bugs. I mean, like rats are okay. I can handle.
Unless
Rats.
they're from New York.
Oh yeah, unless they're from.
New York rats are built different. I'm
They're
pretty
evil.
Sure, I'm pretty sure.
Period.
I'm pretty sure Splinter is down there somewhere. Yeah, but like, I remember I saw a video of like a rat like carrying around some like pizza or something like that, and I definitely saw one time in New York. I visited New York one time, and I'm pretty sure I didn't tell anybody about this because it was just super stupid. I'm pretty sure I saw a rat like fighting a pigeon in the subway, like not in the subway cars, but just like while we were like waiting, there was like a pigeon somewhere, and there was like a rat just like jumping at him, and I was like, nah, like there's no way this is happening, and we just like got on the subway and went off, and I was like, what?
This is like Ratatouille all over again,
Yeah,
but like in real life.
But
New
worse.
York Ratatouille.
Rats, like New York rats, like the real terrorist group that should be focused on.
Rats, not pigeons. Like,
I have never had beef with a pigeon.
No, yeah, I've had only good interactions with pigeons. There was a rat in my house in our house one time in the high desert, like because we like opened the door because it was like really hot, and then the rat just like ran in, and I was like, no,
What I say,
like
our fault.
yeah, it was our fault. But then like literally like everyone was just like scrambling. Oh my god, we gotta get it out! But everyone was like moving back from it, and it got into our mom's closet, and we're just like, okay, what are we gonna do? And I was just like, just grab the trash can, like scoop up the rat, and like throw it out. And it's like, okay, you do it. I'm like, what? Why am I doing it? I'm the youngest. It's like, yeah, but you posed the idea, you do it. I'm like,
They gotta
fine. You're on their side, Mark.
I mean, it was your idea. If you don't want to do it, keep your mouth shut.
Oh my god. But yeah, I did that. I was the savior that day, you know, and I had to throw out the rat. I was very just traumatized after that. So
Well, I mean, you did kill a June bug with your own hands. I don't know what you mean by traumatizing.
I never encountered like
You the pest control.
Yeah, that's what you're pest control. What's up?
Pest control.
You can dress up as pest control for Halloween.
I am pest control. I'm a dinosaur. All right, that chicken was a pest. Okay.
Oh.
But still, if anyone dresses up as a rat for Halloween, I'm gonna laugh at them. I'm gonna ritually make fun of them.
You religiously make fun of
Yes,
that.
because
Are you gonna come back to school dressed up as Jesus again?
No, I won't. But like think about it. You kind of look like a furry right now. I'm sorry.
Dang.
I mean, you got a point.
Yeah, kind of. Not saying that like being furry is like 100% terrible. Like, you know, as long as you keep it under wraps, you know.
Yeah,
But
as long as if you don't come to school barefoot.
as long as you don't come to school barefoot with a tail and like start barking at people, we're fine.
We've seen that.
I've seen.
Oh, God. I mean, there are people when I was in high school walk around with tails, not on Halloween.
Oh my god.
No.
I knew a girl, and I had to be like, babe, what are you doing? That's not normal.
Yeah.
No offense if you do it, but
Yeah, no
Let-
offense, but it's
No offense if you knew him. No. If you're listening out there.
I mean, you do you,
Yeah,
you
you do
know,
you.
but I just would never do it
you do you, but at home.
Yeah.
At home.
behind closed doors.
This is behind the closed door podcast.
You can have your own closed
Our
door
door's
podcast.
open, but don't do it in front of an open door.
Yeah. Yeah, anything and everything can pass through except maybe that.
Any other bad Halloween costumes?
Any bad
Cultural appropriation.
Oh,
Yeah, like-
If I see
my
any
gosh.
Native American, any blackface, any type of none of that,
Yeah, like that's
I'm gonna lose my mind.
That's
You
good. I
should know
feel
in
it.
2022, do not wear any type of like traditional, any type of Asian outfit. Don't do no Native American nothing. And like it's so crazy because like you can like when it comes to blackface, a lot of time like they're trying to be somebody like you want to be Tupac or Little Kim or Queen Latifah. You can do that without blackface.
yeah, you know.
Or like if you want to be Beyonce, just put on a good blonde wig and dress nice.
Yeah, you know, just don't do blackface.
It's not
that
It
easy.
shouldn't be that hard, but
It should not be.
It was a
that
big
hard.
controversy when I was in high school. I think like the cheerleading team got in trouble. It was a bunch of
The
white girls,
entire cheerleading
and they
team?
dressed up as cholas. So
Oh my god.
Wow.
yeah, they were in their Lana Del Rey era, I guess. So.
Oh my gosh.
Where was this?
Rev back in like, okay, I think I was like a freshman. So
Back in
hey,
1972.
no, I graduated 2017. Thank you. It was like 2014.
Wait, so that's not that far. Wow.
Oh no, they should have known.
Yeah, they should have
should've
known.
I knew better, but.
Wow. Some people. If anyone dresses up like cultural appropriation,
The fact that the costumes are still being sold, like
Oh,
you go to these
costumes still
places
being
Yeah.
and
sold?
you go to Party City, you go to Spirit, you go to like Walmart, Target, you're gonna see them, like the
They're
sombrero
there.
with the poncho and like the shaky things. Like it's just ridiculous.
I mean, I have a poncho, but it's like I don't like culturally appropriate. I don't think I like culturally
Right.
appropriate. I just wear it because like, I think it's a nice thing to wear.
Yeah, like
you know.
I mean, there's levels. It's like what it looks like and why you're doing it and
Yeah.
what you're doing while you're wearing it. You
Yeah,
know, like
you
you can
know.
appreciate a culture.
Yeah, just
You
don't
just gotta do it
appropriate.
right.
Yeah, do it correctly. Other bad Halloween costume ideas. I would say like plain white hoods. For me specifically,
Yeah.
plain white hoods.
why plain white hoods?
I understand that you might try to be a ghost, but like
You're gonna look like the
you're gonna look like a certain group.
hate group.
Yeah, a certain hate
Racist.
group.
Oh.
Yeah, you got it. There we go.
Or
It
like,
clicked.
Oh, there was back when I was a sophomore, Caitlyn Jenner came out in a very popular costume that year. A lot of cisgendered people like to men especially like to dress up. They would split it down the middle of Caitlyn on her, it was like Vogue or Vanity Fair, her cover, and then the other side would be her when she was like a track star back in the day, and they thought it was funny. Yeah, and it was like, no, your transphobia isn't funny. There are people who live this every day.
Yeah.
And, it's just like a costume should be fun. It's Halloween. It's a holiday. It should be fun. If you think it's fun to poke fun at people of any type of marginalized identity, then I think you need to rethink your humor.
Yeah, I remember First Sergeant was like mentioning how like I think it was freshman year, this one guy dressed up as like an SS from World War II, and I was like are you serious? Like he got in trouble for sure. He got in trouble, but like a lot of people were really
SS.
offended.
Wait, hold on. What's SS?
Like
What was that?
the Nazi soldiers.
Oh
my God.
Like the armband and everything?
Yeah, like the ones with the
Oh.
concentration camps. Like one person dressed up as that freshman year. This was in 2019.
29.
Are you serious?
Yes, like
Oh my God.
Oh, that is the.
look,
Oh my
they got in
gosh.
trouble for that for
Yeah,
sure.
of course
But
they
As
would.
they should.
Yeah,
As they should.
I don't know what was going on through their minds. Like,
Not a lot.
come on, come on.
That was a
Oh my
terrible
God.
decision. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You know, like. Never
That's just
do
like,
that.
oh my gosh.
That just I think that topped it off.
And it's so recent. Like,
it was so that's
you
2019.
would think people know better, but
Yeah, like
People
come-
really
come
don't know
on.
better. Mm-mm.
That's
yeah,
oh my
common sense
gosh.
ain't common.
Apparently.
Yeah, so just in general, please don't wear something that's like
Be respectful.
yeah, be respectful.
Be respectful
please.
when you have a costume. Be respectful.
Oh my god, and please,
Cultures are not costumes.
cultures are not costumes for real. And don't dress up with like very minimal clothing. You know how like some like chicks like They dress
Yeah,
up
like
in
they do like the whole like like sexy cowboy,
Like the Mean Girls thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
like the Mean
stuff.
Girls thing. Some
Like, yeah, especially, you people are minors. And even if you're 18, you're still in high school.
yeah, you're
There's
still
a
in like
time and a place, and a high school campus is not the place.
yeah,
Like
but-
do that at like a house party or something like
Where there's
that.
only adults.
Yeah, only adults. You do you, but just not around children.
And please don't come to school shirtless. As
Please
well.
don't.
Please, please don't.
We don't want to see your nipples.
This is
It's
still like a
disgusting.
school area. Like we do not want to see that here.
We
Yes.
don't.
Yeah.
We don't.
I think on that note, we oh geez, looks like we're actually out of time. Unfortunately, we're gonna actually be closing the door. I'm so sorry, everybody. But remember, just if you have any questions or any topics that you might want to discuss with us, just remember to comment down below. Maybe comment down your favorite Halloween costume or your favorite Halloween memory. And just remember, we thank you so much for tuning in. And as we say here when we're ending it, goodbye.
Bye.
Bye-bye, everybody.